alleged, it's not factual, but it keeps coming in and repeats and cycles, and I have a migraine and I've been sick to my stomach, and that's usually a pretty good indication that could be something, in regards to what happened today. Not mentioning names, you can see it. I'm not going to speak it in existence. I see lawsuits. I see lawsuits that are going to come about in the next couple of months. MSNBC and other channels, you put this man in light to be a Nazi. He's not a Nazi. I mean, you're going to get sued for saying that, because you could be part of the problem of why he's not here anymore. Yeah, terrible. And I'm not pro anything. You could be Democrat, Republican, liberal, and be able to speak on a podium. You could be gay. I don't care what you are. I love you the same. Nobody deserves to lose their life the way this man did. Right here, it's horrific. And my heart goes out to his family. Okay. I keep getting a white male, dark hair, triangular, like a sharp jawline, but a longer, prominent chin, angular nose, and I was getting somebody with Slavic roots, foreign roots. At first I thought it was Middle East, and I could be wrong, and it may be that, but I'm getting more Slavic. And this is something that we may never know. It may never come out into the media that this person, this perpetrator who caused this man to lose his life. Either way, I'm not judging. I'm just telling you what I'm getting, allegedly. Slavic roots, Slavic appearance. Putting the Middle Eastern faction in there because anything is possible. It feels more Slavic to me, but it could be either way. I think it's the dark hair that's throwing me off. And this person seems to have like pale and medium skin, so he's not dark complected. And Slavics are not. Okay, I'm half Slavic, or part, and I'm not dark skinned, and white as can be. Okay, I was getting that this person, we know, one reason why this young man was targeted is because he is outside in the elements when he does his speeches. He's visible to the naked eye, exposed, vulnerable is what I kept getting. So even though this man, this perpetrator, who I feel acted alone, went after him, it's more because he was an easy target, unfortunately. As shady as that sounds, I was getting that. But he didn't like me there because he was Republican, or was stood by the Republicans. And in this man's mind, he is pro-West. I was getting something with, I don't know much how I word this, pro-West, very much pro-Ukrainian, anti-Russian was what I was getting. I wouldn't want him around me or anyone else with Eastern background. But that's for you, because again, is that what the world's coming to? Do people in because their ancestry, or they have a parent from a country you don't like? We're civilians. We don't make the rules. We don't pick the leaders. Okay, anyways, you can go fuck yourself. You are going to get caught, by the way. So this guy is he feels very much pro-Ukrainian. It has nothing to do with the Ukrainian people. Don't get it twisted. It's just in his mindset, okay? I like Ukrainian people. I'm not judgmental, and I'll be glad when there's peace. I'll be so glad when the war is over. But I am who I am, and we're all different. This guy I don't know if he's just pro-Ukrainian. But it's okay if you want to be pro-Ukrainian, but not to the point where you're killing people. So it's just his ideology. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with Ukraine in general. So keep that in mind. Don't mean to keep rattling, but if I don't explain myself, people come at me. And I don't even care. You can come at me. At this point, it doesn't matter. because I'm going to say what I gotta say. So he does feel to be like really pro-West, but like I said, he wants to go to war, those type of things, and keep getting Slavic. Something with Slavic. All right, moving on. When looking into this guy, he has not been captured as I'm recording this video, which is about 1:30 in the morning on September. No, it's 1. I'll show the clock on the computer before I end the video. Right now it's almost 1 o'clock. It's September the 11th, 2025. He has not been caught yet. I know that. I was getting number 3. Number 3 could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 hours. So this guy has went off the radar. I feel like he's in suburban areas of Utah. Could get caught tomorrow. I hope he does. They need to get him off the streets because he's, you know, I wouldn't want to be around him. And obviously he's got mental problems. I mean, who doesn't have a mental problem when they use a gun and they're killing people for speaking out in colleges, around college kids? Yeah, you're pretty fucked and deranged, right? So I don't even need to go into that. Ideology is what this is about, but it's to make a point, it's to make a statement, and a lot of it goes back to roots, and we may never learn of that, but I bet Donald Trump does. So part 2 of my video will be after I can confirm what's going on with the roots, okay, his roots, because I was being shown a lot of things regarding certain countries, and I'm not going to speak on that in this video. I do think that the guy will be arrested, again, anytime number 3 comes in, November, anytime. Urban Utah, in the mountains, and also Colorado, state of Colorado came in. And I'm going to mention these things to you, and then I'm going to leave the video here in hopes that he's caught soon. But I've already said it over and over again. I think this guy was on the roof. I talked about that earlier today. And he was wearing all black with a vest. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't leave something on the roof, or something dropped. Or it could be the shell casing. I don't know, something. Okay, so I'm going to mention these things to you. Okay. OV, pronounced of. Inko, spelled E-N-K-O. I don't know, I'm just going to say K or T, possibly a D or an R could be significant in this as well. Sorry, this is not going to be edited. You're getting a raw version of how screwed up my ADHD is, because I do have it. And I have a migraine, and I'm ready to end the video. But I am going to pray for this man. He didn't deserve to lose his life. But his family's going to be putting out some lawsuits probably. Or somebody will. And there will be an arrest made. Just don't know exactly when. But number 3 is significant. Prayers.